Let's start by asking a simple question. What is data? Data is any information that is useful to an organization. Imagine numbers on a spreadsheet or text in an email. These are both examples of data. Other examples include audio or video recordings, images, and even just ideas in employees' heads. Businesses now have access to data like never before. This includes internal information, data from inside your organization, and external information, customer and industry data. For example, as organizations have digitized their operations, all kinds of business data has become available, such as financial information, logistics data, production output, and quality reports. Businesses also have access to new kinds of data about their customers. Consider digital interactions, such as the length of time a user spends on a web page, or a reaction to a social media post. These are totally new and very rich sources of information about customer behavior. The internet has also increased access to external data, such as industry benchmarking reports. Capturing and leveraging this data to unlock business value is central to digital transformation. Large enterprises with traditional IT infrastructures face several limitations in leveraging the value of data. These limitations include processing volumes and varieties of new data, either at regular time intervals, known as batch, or in real time. Finding cost-effective solutions for setting up and maintaining data centers, scaling resource capacity up or down, and regulating their capacity globally, especially during peak demand times throughout the year. Accessing historical data that is often stored in different formats and on different platforms. Deriving insights from historical and new data in time and cost-effective ways. Public cloud services like Google Cloud offer organizations economies of scale, rapid elasticity, and automation where there was manual overhead. They allow organizations to bring together data points and platforms fragmented across their whole ecosystem. In particular, the cloud provides data solutions that were once almost impossible. Businesses can now consume, store, and process terabytes of data in real time, and run queries, that is, requests to retrieve and use data, instantly. Resources are now distributed across a global network. This means that multiple data centers can create resilience against data loss or service disruption, but without any extra overhead for businesses. And data can be combined, analyzed, and served to business teams quickly and cost-effectively. For the first time in many businesses, this means data insight is highly accurate and accessible across the business, and now an enabler of transformation. Let's look at some examples of organizations that have transformed their business by unlocking the value of data. Budget airlines don't provide food as part of their service. Instead, they charge customers for meals if they want them. This may seem like a cost-effective solution, but it's often difficult to estimate the number of meals required on board. If the airline overestimates the number of meals required, they risk wasting food and losing revenue. But if they underestimate the number of meals needed, they risk selling out of food, providing poor customer service, and losing potential revenue. One budget airline in Asia embraced digital transformation and reimagined how they could solve this problem using data. First, they identified factors to help estimate stock, such as the size of the plane and the number of passengers. But they soon discovered that estimates based on these factors were not highly accurate. This meant that they had to think about their data differently. So they analyzed additional information such as destination, time of day, and flight connections before and after their journey. Using this information, they uncovered actionable insights. For example, they learned that of the total vegetarian and non-vegetarian meals required on each flight, flights to and from India required 73% more vegetarian meals. With these new insights, the airline was able to predict the amount of meals required more accurately. As a result, they provided a more positive customer experience and improved the profitability of their food service. Let's take a look at another example, Traditional retailers have access to a range of data about their stores, including stock levels, items purchased, and average spend per customer. However, they've never been able to capture information about more nuanced in-store customer behavior. One video security company noticed this problem in the retail sector and reconsidered how they could use their existing technology and data to overcome it. Traditionally, security monitoring systems were used for one main purpose: to detect criminal behavior in stores. But what if they could reimagine the purpose of this technology? By using cloud computing to mine data from video cameras and devices, this company was able to generate insights on customer retail footpath, sentiment, and dwell time. This means that businesses can now correlate data on shopper behaviors in the store to improve safety, operational efficiency, and top-line growth. Manufacturing is another great example of an industry that is using data and embracing digital transformation. Companies in high-speed manufacturing industries such as pharmaceuticals, food and beverage, and consumer packaged goods require continuous production. They can't afford any downtime because that can significantly impact revenue, customer experience, and product quality. In these always-on manufacturing environments, maintaining production health is key. One technology company helps businesses perform vital monitoring of their manufacturing and production lines. They do this by combining IoT, Internet of Things, devices with manufacturing and analytics. With cloud computing, they analyze historical data and live information generated by sensors to assess machine health, predict maintenance, and ensure that production lines are always running. We'll talk more about IoT in the next module. These are just a few examples of how cloud technology can unlock new value by reimagining data. No matter where you are in your company, you too can leverage data to solve challenges. In the next video, I'll discuss how you can start to think about and map the data in your organization to uncover new business value.